Try it now. I still love candy. Shock. I'll say everything you want in the overdub app. Try it now. I still love candy. Shock. I'll say everything you want in the overdub app. Try it now. I still love candy.
Shalom. Shalom. First thing first, I'm going to give all praises, glory, honor, and power to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone, those who rule well and who I learned this truth from. And salutations to the brothers stiffly pushing this one truth, and all sincerity and diligence, risking your lives and freedoms to do so. Shalom to the rest of the elect as we all await the second Exodus coming quickly by the hands of Lord Yahweh Shah. This is your brother Rikaga Bar. All right, this will be a brief lesson touching on Esau coming with slanderous accusations. All right, and it's AI, this artificial intelligence. All right, because we know just recently we had that GMS Somalia character, all right, that pretty much is an agent. Brothers went out and did a PSA on that dude because he's not a part of Great Millstone, and he was saying some shit that ultimately would look bad on the ministry, which we did PSAs on that dude. But ultimately I want to do this lesson because we're in them times, man, to where we know this devil, is coming down with great wrath. All right. And then coming down with great wrath, they're going to come with that persecution. You see, he's completely lost the information war. That's why that's the real reason, they want to ban TikTok. All right. That's the real reason they want to ban TikTok. OK, especially because those 48ers, have been exposed to the world for how they truly get down, and we know America moves in lockstep with them. So we at that point to where this devil really has no other cards to play except other than, bringing about shutting down, these different particular platforms, man, because he's been exposed, and scriptures told us that there would be shameful spewing on Esau's kingdom, man, going into him being exposed, being made naked, being made bare. All right. And I want to do this brief lesson because this is the second. Well, I've seen more than two, but, this is the second one, I believe, today, these different apps that they have out now to where, it's AI, it's AI generated, but you can have it to where the AI, you could pretty much type in a prompt, if you will, and AI will say whatever the hell you want it to say, and they could pretty much impersonate anybody. Now, obviously, this one, she said Kanye, it was a fuck up, but nonetheless, just showing you the technology that Esau has and how, him being the devil, means that he's prone to slander. Matter of fact, this is Revelation 2 and 10. OK, because these are the times that we're in, man. All right. It says, matter of fact, we'll start at verse 9. OK, red letter. It says, I know thy works in tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan, which this directly applies to those 48ers, man. We understand the time, this was written, OK, to the, to the churches, OK, in Asia Minor. OK, but this is the spirit. This is going into, today into these 48ers, those who say that they are the people, the chosen people. OK, but they actually descend from the Khazarian Empire, the Ashkenazi and Sephardic Ish, see, but they're the house of Satan. When you actually go into what they worship and what they subscribe to, is the Babylonian Talmud. See, they don't serve the Heavenly Father, man. All right. And these are the ones who are running pulling the strings, the bankers. See, but we're rich because we had his truth. We had his knowledge, man. See, it says verse 10. Here's the point. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried. And ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. See, and we know that, once again, those 48ers, they the ones who control the media, the mainstream media, the narrative. So with them losing the narrative, especially after October 7, like a brother brought out, especially after October 7, where that incident with the whole Gaza, and that war escalating, you had all those protests and, free Palestine everywhere. Then you start seeing shortly after that, you had the Ish getting on there talking about some, we got to pretty much put a stop to this, to the people speaking out against them, man. See, so we know what times we in, man, and this is the times where this devil pretty much is gonna try to throw the rock or throw the stone and hide his hand. See, because he's been exposed and there's nothing left for them to do at this point, but then usher in their beast system, okay, and ultimately to get the men of the Lord and His truth out of the way is what Esau want to do, But guess what? It's too late, It's already reached. All right, the elect, man. It's reached who it's needed to reach. But once again, I'm just doing this lesson because Esau being the devil means what? He's a slanderer. He's a false accuser, man. So this AI, we can use ChatGPT. We can use these things for, to benefit us. But Esau has nefarious, he has nefarious plans for this shit, man. Right? It says verse 10, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, which we know they had their FEMA camps, quarantine centers, that ye may be tried. And ye shall have tribulation 10 days, which is just going to be a set period of time, man. Could be shorter, could be longer. Okay, it's ultimately about your faith being tested and you enduring that. We've seen accounts of that, throughout the scriptures. Peter, Paul, Daniel, Jeremiah, etc., got thrown into, either prison, a pit, a den, and ultimately had to wait for Yahweh Bashmi al-Shah to deliver them. See, it says, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days, be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. And the point is that the devil, which when you go into the word devil in the Greek, goes back into the word Diabolos. Okay? Diabolos. Okay? And that word, Slakia, that word Diabolos is what? Prone to slander. See? Slanderous or accusing falsely. And that's exactly what Esau is going to do. This is the reason why the elder apostles sent the decree to put a PSA out on that GMS Somalia dude, because he was saying some off the wall shit that would ultimately open us up to slander, false accusations. See, because Esau, once again, he's not going to have a solid reason to roll on the men of the Lord who have been, to the best of their ability, not giving any offense to get the ministry blamed. See, we ain't out here talking about being carnal, storming the Capitol like them damn Edomites did, taking matters into our own hands. No, we say everything's going to be done by the Heavenly Father, His time and when He wants shit to happen, man. And these devils knowing that, they got to come with false accusations and slander because they're the devil, because he ain't got no real reason, man. That's how Esau move. He a slimy, slithery serpent, man, a cunning, deceptive, slanderous devil. This is why he's called the devil, man, because he's the false accuser, all right? And this proves that Esau is the devil, because when you go into, give me one moment. Okay, I think it's a couple precepts coming to mind. I just got to figure out which one I'm thinking on. No, okay, Khan, let's see here. I think it's in Psalms. Give me one moment here. I want to try to find that. I believe it may be Psalms, the 50th chapter. Yeah, Khan, Psalms 50, and I'm gonna jump around, okay? But let's verse 16, it says, but unto the wicked the Most High said, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth? And who's the wicked is Esau, man. Okay. Job 9:24, Malachi, the first chapter, it says, verse 19, thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue framest deceit. See, thou sittest and speakest against thy brother. Esau and Jacob were brothers, man. Thou slanderest thine own mother's son. See that? So Esau is the devil. That word devil goes into Diabolos, which goes into slander. See, he slanders the Israelites, man. This is what he do. He tries to bring false accusations up against us, man. It says, these things thou hast done, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest I was altogether such and one as thyself, but I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes. And this is what Esau feared the most, the elect Israelites being set in order before his eyes, man. See, because that's what's happening. And now that that's happened, the sons of God have woken up, all right, and has ultimately exposed the lies that this devil has fed us, man. See, and this is why his kingdom is going down the drain hole. So what is Esau gonna do now? Hey, he gotta do what he do best, man, which is be the fucking devil the Bible speaks about, man. It says, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life, Okay. And, you have the persecution happening to the church, the followers of Yahweh shot back then by the Romans, okay? Who are the modern day Romans? These Edomites. See? So, the things that were written aforetime were written for our learning, man. Okay? Because ultimately, as it tells you in Ecclesiastes 3, the thing that hath been is that which shall be. History repeats itself ultimately. So we had the persecution, especially under Nero back then, and that's happening all over again, man. Especially with Trump getting in office, and the things he says he wants to do to the Northern Kingdom, the mass deportations and shit. So, we just in them times to where this devil coming down with great wrath. We know the playbook. We know what's coming, man. So I just wanted to do this quick lesson because, with this AI, and whatnot, Esau definitely has nefarious plans to ultimately try to shut the ministry down, which is ultimately we know that it's coming because the famine of the word is spoken about in the scriptures, man. Amos 8, 2 Ezra 5, scriptures go into how, once the truth is pulled back, incontinency, which is the lack of self-control and chaos and things like that, are going to break out and people are going to look for answers and shit, man. But that's going to be at a point to where Esau's, done shut the internet down, caused blackouts, cut the fiber optic cables under the waters. That's what this devil's doing, man. So, that was just pretty much the point, and that's what I wanted to touch on. But that's pretty much it. I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh Bashmi Al Shah, DTA Wababa Ball, Shalom.